welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, online people. I have sent out the agenda a couple of places. Please take a look at that because we are going to try and stick pretty closely to the agenda today. The first thing we're going to do is go through and do some introductions so we all know each other. Super fun. I'll start. My name is Sophia. I'm the chair here. I joined this organization 2 years ago at this point. Super cool. And yeah, that's about it. Who would like to go next?
We'll go in a circle. It's right over there.
My new friend.
Okay.
This is her first thing last time.
My name is Sky. I'm from the Columbia area. I've always been involved in politics as far as my family is concerned, but I'm just trying to actually put my hat. I can't complain if I don't speak up and I don't get involved. So I'm here to try to do what I need to do to push the world to a better place.
Yay. We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
You're supposed to do this.
Oh, excuse me.
Do we want to? Yeah.
I'm Emma. What else are we giving a little spiel on? Like,
What if it was why you decided to join Young Dems or interested in Young Dems?
How about this? The name, the position you hold, if you hold a position, and why you joined.
so I am co-chair of the policy committee, and then actually my answer is kind of very similar to Sky's in that I wanted to at least like put towards the political landscape some of my own effort, and then I can complain.
Yeah.
I'm Haley. I am first, second?
First.
First vice chair. And I joined the organization because I was really frustrated and upset when Donald Trump was reelected.
Yeah.
And I figured I better do something before I go crazy. So I showed up here.
Okay.
Hello, I am Timothy Brown. I am the treasurer and the finance chair of this fine establishment of ours. I have been that way since, Jesus Christ, it's been almost a year.
Last September?
My man, thank you. But I've been on and off a Young Dem probably for the last few years. But I took an officer role last year, and basically, my reason for joining was basically to do the best I can to help the party win seats and try and push agendas that will benefit the working class, as well as provide the best opportunities for our cities.
Well, yeah. Awesome.
Hi everyone, I'm Blake Carlton. I suppose I'm an old Dem, not a young Dem, so I don't know if I'm a true member, but I've been coming for a year maybe, and I had moved back to Columbia like 5 years ago and just wanted to be around like-minded people.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
I'm Leanne. I started coming in January of this year. And I started coming mostly because I was fed up with how our government runs and hopefully wanted to make a positive impact. So.
Good. Hi, my name is Austin. I am secretary for this chapter currently. I'm probably the longest tenured current member of YDSC in the entire state, because I was pretty much there at the beginning.
So wait,
Oh,
are you
yeah.
saying you're the Chuck Schumer of the Young Dems, basically? Well,
Actually, no, because that would be Jim Clyburn.
we're like we had to see.
No, he was just here before BC.
I'm sorry. I had to put that out there. I had to put one in.
But anyway,
I'm sorry. I had to.
I first became active during the Obama campaign, during the first Obama campaign in 2008. When I joined Young Dems when some people came to me and asked about restarting the Young Democrats of South Carolina back in 2012. For all of us were from Columbia back then, So basically, that YDSC starting back up and also YDCM starting up was basically parallel for a while, and then YDCM started taking on a life of its own. I had been a state officer in one way or another for like a dozen years straight. As I had been secretary. I had served 2 terms as secretary, and then I even served 2 years as state president. But now I'm just happy to see things are rolling with us.
Yeah.
Where do I start?
I was gonna say, do you want to
I
go
was
in
about to say.
Marvin, then we can go back around?
Yeah. Where do I start? So
I'm sorry, when I was a boy. Yeah, that's your name.
So I'm Jeremy Jones. I am the immediate past chair of this organization.
First vice president of YDSC.
And first vice president of YDSC. I also have been in the Democratic Party since I was 14. I am 33 now. So it's been 19 years of greatness. I started with Young Democrats of Central Villains in 2014, I believe. Yeah, it was 2 years after they started. I was still in college and doing stuff and everything else. But I started so young when, back in the Obama years when I was 14 in the Democratic Party because, I wanted camaraderie, and Barack Obama was the one that got me excited about wanting to make a change in our country. And so I was like, well, let me get involved in the Democratic Party, and I have been just here, chugging along.
Oh yeah.
My name is Carmen. I've been a member of this group since 2024. I wanted to get involved during the presidential election, so I came to a meeting, and here I am.
Me?
Michael?
Oh, sorry. Michael McDaniel. I joined last year. Part of it was due to the ICE situation and events that was going on, and my hatred for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And the first event that I came to was the one at the British Bulldog Pub, and I enjoyed it tremendously, and then I knew that I was with the right people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, it's me. I'm trying to remember now. I know it had to do something with College Democrats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you were
check your
in
license.
college.
Oh, my name is Eric Center. I completely forgot about that.
You wanted to go into what you?
Yeah.
I think you were president of College Democrats at USC when I was president of YDSC. So they.
Wow.
So I think you
Lore
came-
drop. Okay.
So I think you
Fancy
came from
pants.
there.
Yeah.
You've been around the block a few times, basically. Yeah.
Perhaps, yeah. And then after graduating and then moving back up here, I think it was a British Bulldog Pub meeting, and then I just stayed more consistently active since.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Hi, my name's Christine. I've been with the Young Dems since probably about March of last year. I joined just because I'm trying to get more involved in the area. I've been living here since I was in college in 2018, but I wasn't super involved in politics or in just local happenings. So just trying to invest more in the community and make myself more informed. Oh, also I co-chair our PR committee with Josie Russell, who's amazing.
Woo.
That's your wife.
Hi, my name is Zane Rossler. I'm the third vice chair of the Lexington County Democratic Party, and I joined and I decided to actually start getting involved in the fall of 2024, even though I've been cheerleading Democrats since I was 12 years old during the Obama years. But the reason it took me that long to actually dive into the party is because it's at that point
Absolutely.
Sophia, I believe all officers are present. You have quorum.
We've got one more person to introduce, and then we are rocking and
okay.
rolling.
Skip over
You know
me.
what? You know.
All right. Hey everybody, I'm West. I'm one of the chairs. I got in politics after 2024 because my best friend and my wife were really disillusioned and depressed with the results of the election, and I wanted to give them something to believe in. I also have spent over 10 years in the state, and I love it more than anything in the world, and I've never understood why people don't love it the way I do. So I joined here to help kind of keep going so that people really do view Columbia as the shining jewel city of the world and realize that there is no state better than South Carolina. Why are we laughing? It's serious.
Whoa!
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Columbia is a promise yet to be fulfilled. But it is the greatest city in the world. And South Carolina is the greatest state in the world.
Yes, yes.
And one day I will be its governor, unrelated. But I want everyone to be aware.
Because by the way, I'm gonna be governor.
You the governor. Give it high.
You all, every single person here is going to learn to love this state. I promise. Y'all are going to be singing its praises.
Absolutely. All right.
If Jermaine becomes governor.
Oh, if Jermaine's governor, I'm all in.
All right.
I'm all
We're
in.
all in with Chris
I like
Hayes.
that idea.
We're all in with Chris Hayes.
All right. So Austin has let us know we've reached quorum, so we are good to go and have a formal meeting. TM. The next thing we're gonna do is just take a second and have a little minute of chatter, just 1 minute. Look at somebody next to you. Talk to somebody about something that happened today, a good thing that happened today, for 60 seconds. Ready, go.
What's a good thing that happened to you this week?
I didn't die. I didn't die.
So I got a little locked open real sudden.
I played a sick ass board game. It was so much fun. Yeah. It was a great time. Your commentary made it better. Okay, the rules were a little nuts, okay? They were a little nuts, okay? I'll give you that. It's fine. How was your day? Anything fancy?
Actually, today was a lot better. I also can't do a ton, so it's like I have to be the recipient.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's pretty cool. Reasonably upset, I think, is always better.
Yeah. Well, glad it was a good day. At least.
South Carolina made national news too.
For what? Oh, is it the party registration thing?
That, yes.
Oh.
That's one of them. That's happening in a couple different states. No, it's the Senate race. We're starting to get, we're starting to get national votes. So we're seeing South Carolina and South Carolina are very political here.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, that's people are recognizing South Carolina.
Woo!
Let's check the AC.
It's a little hot.
It was
One of the primary people responsible for this. And it is wild to say, but you are right. This Reagan did not increase the world's temperature by like a degree and a half. Like, it just shows you a picture of utopia, like everything is bright and shiny.
All right. If we are ready to go, the first thing we're going to go through is committee updates so that you guys can, that's the bulk of this meeting, getting updates from our committee leaders so that they can tell us what they've got going on, what they've got planned, new initiatives, all that fun stuff. So first on our list is Mr. Timothy Brown with Finance. Yeah, come on up. This is all you, buddy. Can somebody please put on a timer so that we do not go over maybe 5 minutes?
1 second.
5 minutes is long.
Wait, 5 minutes total or 5 minutes per? Or 5 minutes per?
You know what, 5 minutes for all the committees. No, per
I got it.
I got it. Sorry, I got it.
That works. Wow.
Tim, give me a second.
Take your time. Let me know when you're ready. I had to do this on the fly, and I even got changed for y'all. So.
Good.
Only because y'all not gonna see me after a while. So I'm gonna bump through this.
All right. I'm ready, Tim.
Okay. Good evening, all. This is your Lord and Savior, Timothy. No, I was kidding. This is my report for the Finance Committee. So I'll go with the numbers first. They didn't have to do much as far as like spending wise, but now is the time to, we're gonna try and bump up getting some ideas out with getting some money into the bank here. So first things first, checking, and bear with me on this, Austin. 926.54 cents. Savings 1,482.91 cents. 1482.91, yes, sir. I know when I return, we will, if the 14th's okay. It's like the only time, otherwise I'll be dead on my feet, but I'm gonna get you hooked up. So 14th, good to go. All right, and the contestant in the back there, I remembered. So as soon as we get this situated, I'll get that money back to you.
Thank you so much.
I got you for $38.88. Thank you for being so frugal. Aside from that, like I said, I finally set up a meeting for the Finance Committee. And I got the chat updated and everything streamlined. It's so beautiful. It'll be July 28th. So I tried to get it behind both meetings. That way we can have a lay of the land before we jump into the next month, so on and so forth. I'm trying to aim for that. 6:30?
Okay.
It'll be on the call. I mean, I know I aimed it for like 6:30 to 8, but
Is it July 28th?
July 28th, yeah. So yeah, and like I said, the expense sheet, I have the template ready. It's just on my work computer. Assuming everything goes well tomorrow, which it probably freaking won't, I will at least get the template to you so you can make some tweaks to it. Because after 5 o'clock, I'm on vacation. And I don't want to be bothered by none of y'all. Because I will be in D.C. and Philly and New York. And there might be a Waldo moment if I run into Mom Donnie, so I don't want to be bothered.
Can you take a picture of the reflecting pool?
I don't want to get arrested.
You can take a picture, just don't stick your fingers in it.
Or take a picture of you sticking your fingers in it.
Oh, yeah. That too.
Beautiful.
Get the stamp from the Lincoln Memorial on that.
Well, I gotta take the train. It's only a layover, it's like a couple of hours. But at least I'll go to the Supreme Court and stick a finger up for Clarence if I see him. I'll do that. Look, he deserves it. He's
Number one.
in Uncle Tomery. But if I see Mom Donnie, who knows? I might drop him a little line and be like, hey, if you're ever in the Carolinas, come through. It's Mom Donnie. He's everywhere. It's like freaking Where's Waldo, diving in pools in his suit, playing soccer in a suit. Wes, you got some catching up to do.
I know.
But in all seriousness, the only thing I will say, huh? I'm gonna tell him I'm Brooklyn bred, but yeah, I live in South Carolina. I gotta start it off right. The only thing I would say is in terms of the state fair, like I said, we did trim down to a Plan B sort of deal. I gotta call the guy to see if it's okay to do basically. We're gonna do some composites of different candidates in each of the state's regions, Midlands, Upstate, Low Country. Do some QR codes, get a QR code for us. That way we can get some money into the account directly, maybe a Venmo, maybe a Cash App, I don't know. I'll press that in, but I'll show you what I was talking about on that. And basically, as long as we can clamor and get some boots out and test drive it on the Latin Festival, maybe Soda City, and the Greek Festival, we'll go from there. All right. Does anybody want anything while I'm in New York? Good, I'm not paying for it.
I still really want an icon, a real picture of the reflecting pool. Okay, next, my beautiful wife Emma. Yay!
Yay, YD! YD!
That's me. That's me.
One second.
It's me.
It is. It's me.
It's
Hi, everybody. So updates on policy committee. We have set a meeting time. It will be this coming Thursday, which I believe is the 17th. West is going to check on this for me.
16th.
Okay, the 16th at 6:30. I am still, I have been really, really bad about getting together with Austin and kind of formalizing the bylaws proposals for the, sexual harassment seminar that we had previously. But at the meeting, I'm gonna kind of just go through it with everybody and see if there's recommendations from anyone. We kind of already had a meeting about it previously, but I want to make sure that this is actually like as feasible and, I don't know, articulated as possible.
Codify?
What was that?
Codify?
Yeah, I do eventually, but I would like to codify it. I assume that is ultimately the intention. But I think other than that, I don't have anything else. But come to the policy meeting. It's the 16th, I've been informed. So.
Is it in person or are you doing like a call?
Oh, definitely gonna do a call. Unless y'all are like super interested in meeting in person, in which case, I'm
I'm not even doing mine in person.
I think I might be sick that day.
Not you. You literally co-chair the committee. What do you mean? Okay. What? Haley?
we'll figure it out.
Oh,
Would
me?
you like to
My
get?
turn?
Yeah. Action committee.
Yeah, so my only update is really that we're going to have our first meeting in a very long time. That is going to be Wednesday next week on the 15th at 6:30, and it's going to be on Signal, and we're going to talk about how we can support candidates and potentially some town hall stuff, maybe some interview stuff. So if you want to join, please do. We need a lot of ideas because I don't have any. So, okay, bye.
Fairly iconic way to end that.
What date
Okay.
was that? 15.
The 15th.
6:30?
Yeah, 6:30.
Okay. Haley was very light-handed with that. There are a lot of very cool things happening in the action committee planning-wise. And I think that's like probably, PR is cool, love PR, but I think there's some pretty cool stuff cooking over there, and I'm excited about that.
No official stuff yet.
No official stuff, but things are cooking. We're cooking, okay? All right, Christine Steffer with PR.
Hi, as she said, my name's Christine. I'm with the Public Relations Committee. We are currently revamping our social media, so if you go to our Young Democrats of the Central Midlands website, all of our social media links are at the bottom, as well as our donation links. We would love if you guys would be able to donate even a couple dollars. That would be significantly helpful. Stuff like that goes to personally help us run events and also help us with voter outreach, especially as we're getting closer to the election. Not really public relations, but I'm publicly relating with y'all. We have a couple events coming up. We're trying to get like a Trivia Tuesdays kind of thing going on. That's kind of in the works. I also wanted to plug, there is a Planned Parenthood bar crawl this Friday I have been asked to plug. It's going to start at 6 o'clock at Ambrosia Tavern. Registration's like 6 to 6:45, and it's going to go on until like 9:30, just getting together, kind of funding some stuff for Planned Parenthood. There's also a protest this Saturday starting at 9 a.m. There are going to be some pro-Confederate supporters that are marching around with the Confederate flag at the State House. not fun. So a couple different organizations are going to be taking part in some counter protesting. So if you guys are able to come this Saturday, I have some poster board, and Sophia brought some markers. So if you would like to help us make some posters just for that, that would be wonderful. We're going to try to get some social media stuff filmed while we're there. So if you'd like to be filmed, great. If not, totally fine as well. Is there anything else?
What time's that protest from?
It starts at 9 o'clock. And it's supposed to go on until 3. It's going to be like a counter protest from a couple different organizations. I'm probably going to be able to stay until about 1 o'clock, but there are going to be a couple other people there.
Sure.
So, yeah, thank y'all so much.
Be careful and drink water. Be careful and drink water.
Okay, you guys were a lot more concise than I thought we were gonna be, so we are rocking and rolling, which just means we have more time to talk afterwards. So real quick, I'm just gonna go over some of the dates that are on this agenda. Some of these things, I believe, no, none of these have been mentioned yet, so I will roll with it. So obviously committee meetings coming up, those should be put on the Google Calendar just in case people wanna see them and participate. Carolina for All is having an event Saturday, July 18th. That's going to be at the SEA building. That is a community event. I believe Dr. Jermaine Johnson is going to be out there speaking with people. It's going to be fun. We, YDCM, have not determined if we will be there as a group yet, but I'm sure we will be out there individually together.
18th at what time?
It is at 5:30. I think it's just 5:30 to 7:30. It's not a very long event. The Lexington County Dems meeting is July 20th at 6:30. That is at the Lexington Main Library. There is a Palmetto State Abortion Fund tie-dye party, which is super cool. That's happening at Harriet Hancock Center July 25th at 11 a.m. So all the proceeds from that are donated to Harriet Hancock Center. So go support local queers. We love to see it. There is another thing. Stephen Asbill, who is a Young Dem and a local state house candidate, while I'm here, is having a volunteer interest meeting tomorrow night. So if you're interested in getting involved with a local campaign, obviously there are we have another candidate in the room. So, hey Jeremy, you'll tell us if you have anything going on. But Stephen is having an event tomorrow night. If you would like information on that, I believe you have to sign up to get the location. So just let me know if you're interested and I can direct you where to go. And I think that's pretty much it for our updates. Jeremy.
I have another event.
Okay.
It's because I think it's before our meeting.
Okay.
So August 9th.
August 9th.
The SEDP Council of Black Democrats is having their Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
At 4 p.m. At the Moore Building on State House,
Okay.
State Fairgrounds.
Awesome. I know we've reposted the best way to find events, especially now that we're picking up more on social media, is follow us on social media. There's so many things happening all the time. You will see it if you follow our social media and you look at the stuff that we repost and share.
Who's in control of what in terms of access on the social medias? Who's got?
That would be myself and Christine and Josie.
I'll just.
Yep.
Because I know that it was kind of sporadic. I was just making sure everything was streamlined.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I was going to say, if anyone hasn't gone yet, the second South Carolina state flag is currently on display in the South Carolina State Museum.
Oh, wow.
It is genuinely awe-inspiring to see something last that long. I highly recommend it. I basked in its glow for about 10 minutes. If you want to go, also know the first Sunday of every month is $1 admission.
Oh, cool.
So, I highly recommend it. That's what I did, because as much as I love South Carolina, I'm also cheap as hell.
I have one more event. I'm not going over a lot of August stuff. We will further review as we get closer to August. But I have one more thing that I want to recommend that everybody put on their calendars, because this just came from YDSC. Young Democrats of South Carolina are going to co-host an open house with Dr. Annie Andrews. That will happen on July 31st. Details still pending, but her office is literally right down the road. So, Central Midlands, if we could show out, that would be pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Also, Zion Khalifa has a couple town halls coming up in the next couple weeks. he is aiming for like a town hall Tuesday kind of deal. So if you're interested in hearing from him specifically in town halls, check out his social media and look for stuff on Tuesdays. And I think genuinely, Austin, do you have things you would like to add?
Okay, so I can say that the RCDP fundraiser that they were planning for the end of August, I think they're pushing that back into September. So
Okay.
we'll talk about that later. The thing we do need to talk about, the Sprite Issues Conference will be on August 22nd in Florence. Details to be determined. We will find out as soon as they'll allow us. And today, YDA Southeast Vice President Blake Robinson has announced that that they will have a Southeast Region Summit that same weekend in Louisville, Kentucky. Now I'm going to assume that most of us will be in Florence instead. But like I said, that is an opportunity for you to meet young Dems from other states and see it, and learn some things from them as well.
Cool.
So shouldn't we call them lesser states?
I'm not there.
Some of them are smaller, yes.
Okay, anyway, moving on. So I think that about covers, we powered through this meeting. This went a lot faster than I was expecting it to. So just take that as a positive that we have rocked all the way through our entire schedule. I will say that if you would like to hang out and make some posters, obviously, Christine mentioned that there's a counter protest happening on Saturday. We have posters over there. There's also bracelets you can make if you'd like a bracelet, and a button maker in case you want to make some buttons. So,
And before you do, I did put in the main chat the minutes from our meeting.
Okay.
The minutes
Yes.
from our meeting on June 10th. The reason why it's only that meeting and not our second meeting is because we did not have quorum at our second meeting.
Right.
So that's why only those minutes are being put up for a vote. So I do make a motion to approve those minutes.
Okay.
I second the motion.
I saw Leanne put her fingers. I'm going to give it to Leanne as a second. Thank you very much. Then passing of the minutes. All vote for passing of the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Excellent. Okay, minutes have passed. Excellent. Beautiful. Thank you very much. They don't need to. I don't think I heard anybody. I will formally. Anybody nay?
Nay.
Wow. Okay,
Don't
whatever.
count that day.
So, that is it. Thank you guys so much for coming. I know, I told you, we sped through this. It was a fast one. We covered what we needed to cover, talked about stuff. What I will say is that use this opportunity to talk with people. If you have interest in the finance committee or the policy committee or anything like that, take this as an opportunity to sit down and talk with people, because we will not meet in person formally again until, when is our next meeting? July.
It's plus 14 days. Plus 14.
Don't ask me.
Sorry, July 22nd.
July 22nd will be our second meeting, and it's going to be at Richland Library in Meeting Room N. So, be aware, come out, have some fun. It's going to be great. Yes, you can, because I paid the $25 fee.
Alright.
Yes.
I'm switching it. I'm gonna do crispy.
Nice. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Wait, they said
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming out on a Wednesday, as per usual. Hang and chat for a little bit,
Well,
and then
I
we'll
will see y'all
get
on
out
the
of
other
here.
side.